People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People of 7 on Twitter and YouTube, People of elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com. My soaps, Purple Butterfly Soaps, can be located at people.etsy.com. And my t-shirt designs, purplebutterfly-people.tmail.com. And as you can tell, it has released from that liner. So that means I can cut this soap. It smells good. It smells like red apple. Now in the meantime, let's get rid of the little edge there. Yeah. There we go. And this is made with Rooibos tea, which is a native of South Africa. It was gifted to me by a friend a long time ago. And every time I want to wash my face with something special, I brew up a big batch of Rooibos and make a soap with it. Now, I'm going to put it over here on the guide. Make sure it's lined up at the 1-inch mark. And then we're going to chop this up. Yeah. But first, I have to turn it to make sure that I can keep my hand on the guide, the long side, because this will roll back and forth. Well, let me get it right so you can see it. Look, that will roll back and forth. So I have to line it up on the guide very securely before I chop it. Yeah, so here we go. Can't wait to see what the inside of this looks like. This was a funnel pour with several colors. Well, that one's not much to look at. It has buttercup yellow, raspberry red, some plain from the Rooibos, which is a tan color, and red mica. And that's what the top looks like. So at least the top is a little bit more interesting than the bottom. So now we come to this one. And this one looks like a bullseye. Is that cool or what? So let's continue on. That's the fun thing about a funnel pour. You never know if you're going to get a flower effect or a bullseye effect or anything in between. Oh, just stay right there. Oh, Jesus. That's why I said stay right there. Just bye-bye. See you later. Thank you.
Vacay.
Yeah, vacay. That's my auntie. She should just say she wants to watch me cut the soaps because she's curious. Instead, she came up with, let's bring in a glass that's supposed to stay in there where she is, so that way when she wants water or something, she has it available. But anyway, now we would go with a bullseye and several rings. Is that cool or what? Oh, and I did take a Mountain Dew bottle. I poked holes in it. I hit it with my heat gun. And the next soap, I'm going to take it, put it like that, and do a, well, I'm going to have to adjust that a little bit because it goes all the way down. But I'm going to, well, put something that holds that on and then do a, well, modified funnel pour so that way it has a flower type effect since it'll have 5 openings for the soap to flow through. That's what I'm thinking. Whether I can actually do it or not, it remains to be seen. Yup. Let's see. And the brown you see is the Rooibos, and then there's Buttercup Yellow next to it. All kinds of fun colors. I was thinking it was going to be more vibrant, but then again, I used less colorant. I wasn't really worried about how bright the colors came out. I just wanted it to have some color. Rooibos makes a boring look, you know. Bland and boring for a face soap is just meh. But you add some color to it and you're going, hey, it smells like apple, which makes me smile. So I figure, hey, let's get some chipper colors in there. I didn't want it just beige and brown and boring and bland, so forth and so on. But I didn't want a lot of colorant because I don't want it on my washcloths and all that, because it's a face soap. So face soap means minimum on the colors. Because, I mean, like, way back when I did the sunset swirl, that was a lot of colorant, intense colors, the blues, the greens, the purple, the reds. You don't use that soap with a white washcloth because then you will be constantly cleaning your white washcloths. So that's why I use very minimum for my face soap, because I always use a white washcloth when I wash my face. That's how that one looks. That one looks like a piece of butterscotch, don't it? Yeah. So let's see what else I'm going to get in here. Okay. Now. And so far these are testing at a 9. I had the strip over here. It's testing at a 9. Or specifically, the overflow is testing at a 9. But the overflow is usually the last thing poured, which means whatever the main batch was poured at, that's what the overflow will present as. And I'm assuming after 4 weeks of curing, it's going to be milder. But if it's not, there's nothing wrong with a 9. As long as it's not higher than, I mean, 9 is fine. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, those are numbers you don't want in a soap. You know what I mean? Because those mean harsh, harsher, harshest. Yeah. And when people go, I don't know what that means. 6 would be about neutral. Nice. And 14 is lye. So you want your soaps to fall well under the 10 side. And of course that's thin. So even if I was selling it, this would be a personal piece. Yep, yep. And then the last piece on here has a very distinct line, like a bullseye. Gotta love that. Yeah. And those are they. Let's pick you up and show it to you. Okay. Are those cool or what? Love this piece. That was the very first piece. So that's where all of the funnels landed. Love this one. It's like a surprise on both sides. Anyway, This has been People 7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com. My soaps, Purple Butterfly Soaps, can be located at people.etsy.com. And my t-shirt designs, purplebutterfly-people.tmail.com. Y'all stay blessed, stay tuned. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Bye now. And even with the bright light and the windows open, I'm going to have to buy some lighting for this room. Okay, hold on. Let me show you right there. Yeah. Y'all stay blessed. Stay tuned. Bye now.